the Charming Giraffe, and today we are going to do an acrylic pour painting on a 10 by 10 canvas. I want to get another piece of parchment down really quickly, but while I'm doing that I will tell you about the paints that we're using today. These are acrylic paints mixed with Floetrol and water. They are by Soho Urban Artist. We've got yellow, blue, and red. The paint information will be in the description below. The last painting we did was a flip and drag using this and some other paints. So I wanted to try just with these paints alone, not mixing them with any metallics or any other brands. These are the only three colors I have, so we don't have any black or white, so this should be very rainbowy, obviously. So I'm just going to do a couple layers here. This is like a 16-ounce cup or something ridiculous, so we're not going to need this whole cup's worth of paint, just so you know. I plan to do a flip cup first. I think my blue needs a little bit more water, actually, because it seemed a little thick. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. And then we might swipe it. If we don't and I like it the way it is, then I will do another video in the future where I use these same colors, these same paints, but I swipe them. Because I am excited to see how that turns out. So far in the two prior videos, I did the last one, and then I had done a leftover paint pour that included these same colors. I have really enjoyed these. These might be my new go-tos. Haven't quite decided yet, but so far I really, really like them. This is probably going to be way too much paint, just so you know. Let me make sure I'm in frame here, but so far this cup already looks incredible. Look at that. We've got greens and cells and oranges. Really excited. So let's see here. Go ahead. The only problem with flipping it is that if you have too much paint in your cup, there's nothing you can do about it. But what it will do is it'll give me some really cool skins, and I can see how those skins play. If they peel well, if they do good in other projects, etc. I'm going to get some gloves on while I wait for that to do its thing. Pretty excited about that. I kind of want something else too, but I don't know what. I know what. One second. Sometimes the parchment paper, when the paint runs onto it and you're making your skin, it kind of crinkles, so you don't get a very smooth skin. So I'm going to take this canvas, it still has the wrap on it. I'm going to try to do my best to get as much of the runoff onto here, because then two things will happen. One, it'll be a consistent skin, and then two, the side that's down on the plastic will actually be really, really shiny. And it'll have a shiny finish instead of a matte finish. So that's the plan now. We actually got some really dark purples in here this time. I'm not going to turn this over yet. I'll turn it over on the plastic. Torch or no torch? I'm going to torch. I like torching. You don't have to torch. It's solely just to pop the air bubbles. And they'll pop on their own. I just really like it. So that's why I do it. All right. Just kind of slowly take it to the outside first. I have a feeling I'm going to like it and we won't want to swipe it, but we'll wait and see. But so far that's kind of how I feel. This big red that is kind of going to that corner, I'm kind of going to intentionally run most of that off. It's a lot of red right there. All right, now let's work with what we've got left. It may or may not be fully in frame. I'll try to keep you that way. It definitely sells. Really like that blue, very oceany feel. I may have run too much off on that end, but we'll make it work. Oh, it's so pretty. Just waiting on it to finish dripping here. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Alright, I'm going to set this to the side for just a second. Grab this. I'm going to tilt this around just a little bit to try to just kind of get it, most of it together, so there's not like big random pieces of color. Just to kind of help all the drips kind of meld together here. Also, if it's really thick in a spot, we want to try to get it a little bit even, like an even layer of paint, essentially. And the bigger you make it, the more different options you'll have for that. Alright. I almost made a boo-boo, but I didn't. I have no idea what this is. Maybe something did fall in it. Let me grab some tweezers. Maybe that was a cell. A random yellow cell in the middle of all the blue and red. I'm going to torch it one more time. The whole thing may not be in frame, but it's okay. And I will bring you in for a close-up. Alright, so we'll start on the actual painting. You'll see the glare from the light. I apologize for that. Start in the upper left-hand corner here. We've got the reds and the blues and some little yellow cells. You'll see some greens in there, but mainly reds and blues. Going down the left-hand side, we get some amazing oranges and some greens. Some really pretty, like kind of turquoisey or aqua colors. Not even like a secondary color, but really pretty. We get some purples mixing in here, going down the bottom. Lots of cells. Definitely don't have to try hard to get cells with this paint at all. I think this section, like this upper right hand corner with these like deeper blues and purples, is my favorite. Kind of reminds me of like leopard spots or something. Really like it. And then I did go ahead and turn the cup upside down. In a couple hours I'll come pull this off and tilt it around again so that if there's any paint like here that's not touching the paint that's over here, then it'll mix it together so that it's one piece. But you can see the crazy creations that came out of this as well. That'll be used in future projects. I like this area. It's very tree ring-like. And then this would be my next favorite part because it's very celly and just really cool colors. I don't know how it makes those like aqua-y colors when it's just three. Oh. Let me know what you think about both the painting and the skin in the comments below. I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and do what makes you happy.